We are live here on Proline TV for thoroughbred horse racing coverage, as we have a big show later tonight that we are previewing here today. It's the Whitney Stakes from Saratoga, and it's the meat of the schedule. So we have a lot going on. If you're a big Saratoga horse racing fan, this is the time for you. Today, we are going to take a look at the Grade 1 Test Stakes with Jeff Hochman. And don't forget to check us out later tonight, members only, on our show that will be live at 7 o'clock this evening Eastern time. We're going to be taking a look at the Whitney, and we're also going to be taking a look at the Saratoga Derby. That's race number 9. So we'll be taking a look at races 9 and 11. But in between is a Grade 1 race, Jeff. It's the Test Stakes. And there are 8 horses in the field right now. The morning line favorite right now appears to be the 6 Echo Sound. And why not? Echo Sound is really coming in strong off of 2 excellent sheet numbers. Possibility of a bounce, though, is definitely in there. But this is a pretty good race. 7 furlongs. Who do you like?
Yeah, you mentioned Echo Sound. I'm going to be fading her. She won her last race. It was a 4-horse field. And you mentioned that top figure. I believe it was a new top, at least from Equibase. I don't know what the sheets say on it. But yeah, I'm against this horse. I'm not even using Echo Sound in my exotics. My top play, my
big bounce.
Yeah, and this horse has the lowest rating for a 7 furlong dirt race. The pedigree does not suggest that she's going to like it. In fact, one of her losses was at 6.5 furlongs. She's done most of her damage going 6 furlongs exactly. So yeah, I'm totally against her, and I think people are going to bet her because, of what she's coming out of a Grade 3 stakes win, and you get Luis Saez with George Arnold II. So I think she's going to take a lot of money, and I think she's going to run out of the money. My top play, Greg, I really like number 3, Look Forward. I'm shocked she's 8-1 on the morning line. It's a Rispoli-McCarthy combination, and they have done pretty good in the past, winning with journalism, of course, in the big races earlier this year. So look forward. She's 2 for 2 at 7 furlongs. Gotta like that. She was best around 1 turn, winning the Grade 2 8 Bell Stakes at Churchill back in May. She was purchased for $285,000. She's a half sister to Grade 3 placed Amist Waves, and the distance cutback is going to help her speed. I love this horse. 8-1. Probably closer to 4 or 5-1, but give me.
You think that's what she should be?
Yeah, that's what she should be. Okay. Yeah, and that's what I think she'll get bet down to.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, she was a runner-up in the DraftKings Horse Acorn last time, but it was on a sloppy track. She does not like a wet track, and the forecast looks pretty clear this week. So I love Look Forward. I think she's going to outrun her odds. And so, yeah, 3, Look Forward, win and place. And then I'm going to use her with exactas. 3 to win over the number 2, Kill Win, 6-1 morning line. Over the 5, Me and Molly McGee. The 7, Artisma, who's 20-1 on the morning line. And 8, Beauty Reigns, and I think there's some really good value in that wager. And if you want to do a trifecta box with those 4 horses, 5 horses, I wouldn't argue off it because I really think Echo Sound is going to run out of the money. Wow. I don't think it's a good spot for her, Greg.
Okay.
I could be wrong. She could win gate to wire, of course. This is horse racing. You know how it works. But from how I handicap the races, everything that I look for in pedigree, I am strongly against her on Saturday in the test.
Well, again, there is a major possibility that she bounces.
Yes.
It was a 4-point new top, a very low number. And so that is definitely a possibility.
And she's running back within a month, less than a month.
Well, exactly. That's where the bounce comes in. Exactly. And it's not even 6 weeks. So yes, it's less than a month. So
Right.
even worse.
That's a huge bounce angle, less than a month.
Yep. The horse I'm going to go with is actually going to be Cash Call. And I hope I still get 5-1. I doubt it with Baffert and Pratt combo.
Yes.
But I like the fact that she is coming off her lowest numbers. They're pairs. She's won 3 straight. She proves she can win without Lasix. So that's the reason. Now, look, again, I like her at 5-1. But if she winds up some ridiculously low number because everybody's betting Baffert and Pratt, then that's a little bit different. And then the other horse that I like would be the 8 that you talked about as well here. Beauty Reigns, a 6-1 shot. Also coming in on pairs, not as fast as Cash Call, but still back-to-back good solid single numbers. And you've got Mott and Irene Ortiz Jr. combo here. The 4 would be in my top choice. The 3 is going to be yours. That's Look Forward, and Look Forward at 8-1. And there's quite a bit of competition here, yet you still believe Look Forward will end up the 3rd choice?
I would say, yeah. Obviously, Echo Sound will be the favorite. And
Cash Call will probably be
Call will probably be the 2nd choice. Yeah. And, you mentioned the 8. I love that horse. That's your top play. And, she's 5 for 5 hitting the board in sprint races. So, I mean, and she was 2009. Her pedigree was the broodmare of the year in 2009, Sweet Life. So she's bred really well. 7 furlongs, not a problem, by Into Mischief out of a Tappet mare. So there's plenty of pedigree there. And, so.
Okay.
Love number 3, Look Forward, win place, and then Exactus 3 over the 2, 5, 7, and 8.
And Saratoga, of course, with the Whitney coming up later, we are going to talk about that. John Hardoon. So don't forget to hit the join button option here on this video, and that will get you the opportunity to join our YouTube membership so you can check out our horse racing coverage, which is only but either a $2 or a $4 monthly option. So you can check it out. And don't forget also to tune in the rest of the meet for Saratoga, because next week, another big week with the Grade 1 Sword Dancer. Also a couple of Grade 2 races on Friday. And you got some more graded stakes races at Del Mar as well. And then it gets even better with the Alabama, the Grade 1 race a couple of weeks after that. And then the Travers in a month. That'll, of course, be when there's 5 Grade 1 races taking place that day. And also keep in mind that the Clement L. Hirsch is this weekend. That's a Grade 1 race at Del Mar. So,
and then the big race at Del Mar is the end of August, the Pacific Classic. So we got a lot of good horse racing coverage coming up right here on the Prime Sports Network YouTube channel.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up here at Proline TV for Jeff Hockman. And you can take a look at the links that will provide you in the description of this video, where you can hook up with Jeff over at Playbook Sports. Jeff, of course, handicaps several different sports, including now we're getting close football season. Are you going to be offering picks for preseason, Jeff?
No, I'm passing in the preseason. Ever since they went to 3 games, all my systems and strategies don't work anymore. I used to have a system that involves the new head coaches, the first year new head coaches in their first home game, but it just doesn't work with 3 games now. It used to work really well when there was 4. So yeah, I totally pass the NFL preseason. And let me correct myself. We're on Proline TV, not Prime Sports Network. It's Proline TV.
That's
my bad, everybody.
That was my old network, but then it's still alive, so that's okay. All right, so that's going to wrap it up, Jeff. Appreciate your time as always, and look forward to. We're going to get back to polls next week, so we couldn't do that once again this week. The timing just didn't work, but we're going to be changing our strategies a little bit. So we promise starting next week, early in the week, we will have a poll for you. There'll be 3 races for you to choose from. Jeff will give you those 3 races, and then it's up to you guys, the viewers, to determine which 3 races. And of course, those options are only available to our members. Another reason that you want to go ahead and check it out. I mean, you get the opportunity to check out the races for free. So whoever the members decide on, you get the luxury of sitting back and just checking out the race anyway. But that's part of being a member. You can also decide, be a part of the decision makers on who decides exactly what race that we talk about here on this show. So Jeff, appreciate it as always, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Greg. Good luck, everybody, and let's win some cash.
Yeah, that would be nice.